evening once again. M.M Out here, over there, everywhere, all over the place, and on this occasion, right here. It's the effervescent Apostle Paul Leroy Scamper. Leroy, now, I'm going out of the box a bit this week. I've received several comments, mostly from a young base, and they want to hear your general opinion on a variety of topics.
Cool, no problem.
As I said, we don't rehearse this thing, so he only just found that out. So I'm going to start like this. They want to know, some of these things we've actually spoken about before.
Okay.
But some of these people are new, and they may not have heard you before. And we're going to give them an overall, a little something. They want to know, what's your view on the death penalty
In Barbados.
in Barbados?
Okay. Let me say this, that as a Christian, as a man of God, I believe the Bible, I practice the Bible. The Bible speaks about forgiveness. Okay? So as far as being a Christian and following biblical principles, there's forgiveness for individuals based on crimes. Now, the Bible, however, in many cases, is not adhered to as far as the laws of the land are concerned. And within the laws of the land, there are penalties for crime. Okay? So, in terms of the magnitude of the crime, then individuals are awarded the penalties in relation to the crime. Now, when we're talking about death penalty, we're talking about murders. Okay? And one of the things that we must understand in the context of these crimes is that they bring a lot of pain, they bring a lot of sudden shock, they bring a lot of anger into the lives of individuals, especially those persons whose family members end up being victims. So as far as the land is concerned, there is the death penalty. So in reality, no one can say that they are in favor or against it if it is a part of the law of the land. Okay. If you do a crime, okay, then you pay the penalty for that crime. Okay? Now what has to happen is, if a person commits a crime that warrants the death penalty, then it's up to the individual to have legal personnel to approach the court in such a way to erase that, whether they get life imprisonment or whatever. But there's a reality that has to happen. There are laws of the land, and people must understand you cannot just go around taking people's lives like that. So this is something that our nation must come to as it regards to maturity.
Okay, but you were talking about the laws of the land and the biblical laws and so on.
Biblical laws.
Now, I have read the Bible more than once, several times. There are lots of executions in there.
Of course, there are a lot of executions in the Bible, and of course it speaks about, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. If a man kills another man, by another man shall he be killed. If you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Yeah.
Okay, but now we are bringing in a principle that governs Christianity. I'm not talking about just the Bible now. I'm talking about the laws that governs Christianity. In the laws that govern Christianity, Jesus says that you should forgive your brother 70 times 70. That's 490 times in one day. Okay? So there is a place where there is forgiveness. Okay? But that is within the confines of Christianity. Within the confines of the law of the land, there are penalties. Okay? That individuals must understand that once you do a crime, there are penalties that are awarded against that crime.
Okay.
So these are things that people must understand.
So you get what is merited.
Yes.
Okay, but I'm still going to put you on the spot.
No problem.
My viewers want to hear, do you think the death penalty should be carried out? Do you?
Well, as a Christian, again, which I am, I do not believe in the death penalty.
Okay.
That's my position on it as a child of God. I understand that Jesus died for everyone. He took all place. Okay, but individuals must understand that beyond what Christianity says, you live in a country, and in that country there are laws within that country.
Which is, in this case, the laws of the land.
The laws of the land, and they're there to punish you if you break the law. Now, one of the things that individuals must understand in Barbados, that Barbados is still governed by the British monarchy. So any crime you commit in Barbados is a crime against the Queen. It's a crime against the crown. That's why the prison is her prison. Because you're committing a crime against her. So it is very important for individuals to think rationally. You know, when you're going to commit a crime, you need to be thinking. Okay, so I want to make it abundantly clear. Okay, there are other individuals obviously that will say we believe in the death penalty. You know, hang people, get rid of them, do what's necessary. But you know, at the end of the day, if we function in that manner, if we kill someone, you know, someone kills another person, we continue that trend. There's a place where you have to look at a cure to make sure that you don't have to go in that direction.
Okay, I hope you're satisfied with that particular response. Now, another thing they also queried was the Honorable Prime Minister, Miss Mia Motley, has entered a deal with the International Monetary Fund, which I personally don't think that that's a good idea.
Okay.
They want to know what's your view on that, and are there any benefits or disbenefits to be derived from such an arrangement?
There are never any benefits to derive from entering an agreement with the International Monetary Fund. Okay? You're looking at being in debt until about 2033.
2033.
2033. Okay?
And this is 2019.
This is 2019. Okay? So, and we've already defaulted on several of our debts, which is in many cases not good for Barbados. And I'll say this, that under the Democratic Labour Party, with all of the bad governance that they said they were getting, they never went to the IMF. Nobody was laid off. People were still being paid. Yes, they had issues, but you want to look at the country. Since that time, we've borrowed another $1 billion.
Another billion.
Another billion. We're still borrowing. We've gone on to the IMF. Creditors are calling for their money. People, you know, have been retrenched. Bus fares have increased. Gas prices now have been increased. You know, the cost of living in Barbados
has gone up tremendously.
astronomical. So you want to look and ask yourself the question: did it make any sense? And I want to be clear: it didn't make any sense going to the IMF. Okay, absolutely none.
Hope that answers your question again. Remember, on this show, on this occasion, we're getting the views of the Apostle Leroy Canterbury. He who contested in the last two general elections in St. Peter, and God's willing, who will be contesting again. So what he's actually saying is actually very, very important. They also queried now, during the week and during the past week, the Auditor General's report. Within his report, there was an instance where the transport board was something was being billed 6 times for one job, which came to $100,000.
Over invoice. That's the
over
term.
one invoice.
Over invoice.
Over invoice.
That's
right?
Yes.
And this came from the Auditor General himself. And what do you have to say about that? Well, how could an organization be so lax at governmental level to allow such a procedure? Were they lax? Was it some crime committed? What was it? What's your view on that?
It is crime on a high level, because you're robbing your own country. Anytime you over invoice a government entity, you're robbing your own country.
And you're actually paid.
Yes.
So if you're actually paid, it means that someone would have received these funds.
Of course. Yeah.
So who would have received these funds?
So you have a job, you send an invoice for the job is done, the funds are paid, okay, and so you overcharge the person.
Oh.
You over invoice, so there's invoice after invoice.
Okay,
after invoice.
we know that. Now I'm an accountant by profession.
Right.
Okay? And I know any auditor, any clerk, invoices carry a description.
Yeah.
They carry a number,
Mm-hmm.
like number 2, number 3, number 2006, whatever.
Right.
They carry a date. But the important thing is they carry a description for work done on the 4 wheels of this particular bus,
Right.
as an example. So there's no other way to describe that.
No, that is obviously corruption.
Right, so it would have to be in cahoots.
It has to be within both parties, the person who's doing the invoicing
And the person who's receiving
and the
it.
person who's receiving it.
Right.
So, I mean, what I'm saying, Mr. Morris, is, again, I want to make it clear. Doing things in our nation that might move the country forward is different to doing things that move the people forward. Okay?
Yes, that's the song he's always singing.
And we keep seeing elements of things happening that will never move Barbadians forward.
Only things, decoration to make the country look good
There
on
you
the
go.
outside
There you
and
go.
to our international onlookers.
Here we go.
And the people who are actually within the island are not benefiting and are actually suffering.
Yeah, well, that's the case.
Am I correct?
Yeah, that's the case where people are trying their best to be morally right but mentally incorrect.
Okay. And that brings me back to R. Thomas Jefferson's quote, right? Where it says that where the government fears the people, there is
liberty.
And when the people fear the government, there is tyranny.
Yeah. So, many times when governments change, things are brought to light. This just happens to be one of those things.
Yes. It exposed the shortcomings of the previous administration, right? And because there are a lot of rumors about this and about that, but still no action has been taken on any ground.
Right.
On any ground, and which is expected because they're all friends, just anyhow. But
Yeah.
right is right and wrong is wrong. That is why someone like the apostle here, right, whose motto is that a change, one man can make a change. He can make a change in St. Peter, and he intends to make a change in St. Peter. Now, apostle,
Yes, sir.
we're coming up to the end of part 1, right? And we're going to be back with part 2 to get some more views on some comments that you would have made to me during the past week. And it's always a pleasure to have the apostle here.
Pleasure being
And
here. And I must say that you look sharp.
oh yeah, I had it. I think, right?
That's
It's nothing. The ladies are actually complimenting me too.
Oh my God, that's incredible.
Yes. Which is very important, right?
Yes, sir.
So we're approaching the end of part 1. We're going to be back shortly with part 2, right? In our conversation with the Apostle Leroy Scantlebury. So that's the end of part 1, sir.
Thank you,
So
sir.
let's make our exit and we'll be back shortly for part 2.